Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Battle of Reykjavik. And since the last episode we've played a number of games, but they've all been in the Upper League Cup, and as I expected we did not qualify for that. Did manage to get a couple of wins and a draw. So I'll just quickly go through the results there. Obviously last episode we drew 1-1 with Fjordabigo. Next match was a 1-0 defeat to Breidablik. I don't really want to go into too much depth in these, but you can see pretty even on possession and shots. Just they got the look of the draw really with the finishing. And then next up was a 3-0 defeat, quite an embarrassing defeat actually, against Vikingur, what they called Vikingur Reykjavik, who are in the division below us. We got beaten 3-0 by them. It was very embarrassing indeed. And then we managed to get a 2-1 victory against Fjallabí. Don't even know. I haven't found Statistical Approach on Twitter posted a link to how to pronounce website, so I'm going to try and use that from now on, well, from after this episode, from next episode onwards, to pronounce the words properly in Icelandic. So I don't think I've been doing that, especially words with letters that I'm not really familiar with. After that victory came a 2-2 draw against Keflavik, who are obviously in our league. So it's a pretty even game, just winning on possession, even on shots. Then we got beaten 2-0 by IBV, who, if you remember, got relegated last season. However, they seem to have done something in the pre-season, in the time between getting relegated and the start of this season. They have come on leaps and bounds. They've actually won the Iceland Champions Cup, I think it's called, and they beat KR in that. They beat them 2-0 to win that. So maybe a team to watch this season. They probably will get promoted back up to the Premier Division. And then the last game that we played was against KA, and we won 2-0. So the game that we're going to play today is against Fjolnir, but first of all I'll just tell you one thing, or two things. Atlason, David Owen Atlason, former captain, he was unhappy at being stripped of the captaincy. I stripped him of the captaincy because he wasn't going to be starting as much this season. So he was unhappy at that, so I decided to sell him. So he's gone now. He went on a free. Just got rid of him. Also, I think it was Hauko Baldvinsson. I think it was him. Yeah, he was unhappy at the lack of first team football, so I released him. And also, we sold one more season ticket this season compared to last. Last season we sold 249. This season we've sold 250. So, woo! And we'll get into the Fjolnir match. So it's game time, and we're the favourites for this one against Fjolnir, the first game of the Icelandic Premier Division season. We're 5-4 favourites. The prediction, though, is a draw. So, let's see how we go. We'll just look at the formation first. I'm playing a 4-4-2. With control mentality and retain possession. So I've got Aarons in goal, same as last season. Lowing at right back. Then we've got an all new other three defenders. So we've got Ibiaga, I can never say his name first time. Radovnikovic, I think that's how you say it. And Kujun Zic, who's actually on loan last season. Somewhere, I can't remember where. And then in midfield, we've got Snorrison, who normally plays at right back, but I've moved him to right midfield because Lowing impressed in training, and I wanted both of them to be on the field because Snorrison did too. And then we've got, is that Valdemar? I think that's Valdemar Johnson. Yeah, it's Valdemar Johnson in centre midfield with Birknesson, who is another young player. I actually don't even remember seeing. Oh, he was in the under-19s last season, I think. Yeah, he was in the under-19s. That would be why I don't recall seeing his name. So, 19-year-old, he's just not really going to be anything that good. Nothing that special, but he has impressed in training, so I've given him a start. And we've got Stein Grimson, back from his injury. He missed the majority of last season through injury. He's back now, and he's in the left midfield. And then up front, we've got Stephenson and Paulson. Paulson from last season, Stephenson the new signing. So hopefully they can do the business for us today in this first game of the season. It's the corner For Fjolnir, it's Arneson. I've changed it to a counter-attacking style of play. It's Arneson to Johnson. Back to Arneson, who crosses it. McGee, saved by Aarons. Good save. Looks like Valdemar Johnson has picked up a knock and isn't going to be able to continue. He's got a back strain. So, our only option is to bring Magnussen on. Unfortunately, we've got another injury in centre midfield, and it's Birknesson. The potential foot injury. This is a bit difficult. So we're going to have to move Snorrison into centre midfield. And then we're a bit stuck. And then we'll put Stephenson at attacking centre midfield. So we're not going to have anyone at right midfield, which is a bit of a dangerous ploy, but there's nothing else we can really do. So we will bring on Emilson. Yeah, we'll bring on. This is a tough one. Oh yeah, Emilson's done well in training. Just looked at my notes. So bring Emilson on. And we'll leave him. No, we'll put him up to an advanced forward. Stephenson can be shadow striker. So that's normally played with a defensive forward, isn't it? So maybe we'll stick Paul Paulson as a defensive forward. And then that should be that. So 2 injuries in the first half. Slightly unfortunate for us. Half time and it's 0-0. It's not that bad. Not conceded, not scored either. Not had many chances, I don't think. A switch to counter attacking has helped us a little bit. So just tell them we can come out of a match with a win. I don't really want to make any more changes yet, as we've been forced into 2 due to injury. So it's a Biaga. Gives that away to Gudmundsson, and it's Gudjohnsen on the attack for Fjolnir now. Bjarnason to Gudjohnsen. Come on, we need to get a foot in. Crosses it. Gudmundsson scores. 1-0 to Fjolnir. Drops us down to 8th. It's a goal kick from Ingerson for Fjolnir. And for Bjarnason, he flicks it to Gudmundsson. Gudjohnsen. I feel like this is going to be a defeat in the first game of the season. Johnson to Gudmundsson. They're just winding the clock down now, aren't they? And then we just trip over ourselves, which doesn't help things. And that's full time. 1-0 defeat for Vikingur today. Not the start of the season that we wanted, especially when we were favourites coming into the match. So I'm not happy with the performance out there. Let's just see how other teams got on. A shock result between Keflavik and KR. Keflavik beating KR 3-0. That is unbelievable. So after one game, we are actually above KR, which is that's a bonus. So we'll be back with the Vikingur Reykjavik game. So here we are for the Vikingur Reykjavik game, and they are favourites for this one. But the prediction again says that it'll be a draw. So how did Vikingur do in their first game? They drew their first game. Obviously we lost ours. So is that, hang on, KR haven't won in 2, played 2, 1-0, that's a shock. He's been rested. So a few changes in the starting lineup. We've got John Johnson coming in for Lowing. Lowing did not perform well in training this week. Bjarnason is in for Radovnikovic. And obviously we've got 2 new centre midfielders, and Stephenson and Stefanov, who are normally attacking midfielders or strikers, but they can play at centre midfield too, simply because of the 2 injuries from the last game, which were Valdemar Johnson being out for 4 to 5 weeks with a back strain, and Andres Ugi Björknesson out for 4 to 5 weeks with a twisted ankle. It's two slightly big injuries there. And then up front we've got Victor Johnson with Stefan Paul Paulsen. Obviously this is a local derby, playing counter-attacking football to start with. See how the game goes, and I might change that. So ask them to take revenge, and away we go. I can't believe KR have played 2 and not won any. We've got a goal difference of -5 as well. That's just shocking to me. So it's Thomason with a goal kick for Leikni, and Kujundžić was there. But it's Gudmundsson, Björnsson, Sigurdsson, Freyson crosses it. I was concerned that Johnson was going to put that in his own goal then. It's Freyson with a chance in space. It's Björnsson, Arneson. It's 1-0 after 1.5 minutes. It's Freyson with a throw. Sigurdsson. Björnsson. Sigurdsson again. I feel we're going to have to move out of counter-attack because they're just all over us. So after that goal, have switched to control and retain possession. I can't believe that they scored 2 in the first 6 minutes. It's like last season all over again. I think they beat us 5-1 last season. It's Johnson, Gudmundsson, Björnsson. Gudmundsson, this just looks like another chance for them, doesn't it really? Freyson, there we go. I'm taking Stephenson off because he's having a shocker, and Magnuson coming on for 25 minutes and just depressing. This is depressing me. Right, we've got to throw in. Can we keep the ball? Snorrison, Magnuson, he's going to give it away, isn't he? Paulsen, Johnson, he gives it away. Brilliant. I knew someone would give it away. I think we're yet to see a highlight in the first 2 games. Slightly concerning. Well, very concerning actually. Johnson, Dawson, good clearance from Bjarnason, but that's only to them. Kujundžić, why are you clearing it there? So bad. Like, if there was an option to throw a hairdryer at someone, I would do it. I'd be throwing it at all of them. I've just said the wrong thing in a team talk as well. That's just like top things off. This is balls. Absolute monkey balls. He's having a terrible game. Gudmundsson, Haddison, Arneson, Björnsson, Goalson. No, maybe not. So they've got to throw in deep in their own half. Can we get the ball? Doesn't look like it. Johnson, Alderson, Sigurdsson. Here we go. 4-0. Brilliant. Well done, lads. Amazing stuff. Really, really just the best football I've ever seen in my life. Excellent defending. All round. Don't know how you aren't playing in a better league, to be honest. Not even going to bother commentating when the ball's in their half. No, we're not going to get the ball. And here's Johnson to get the 5th of the game. Here we go. Oh no, Oren's made a save for once in his life. Hardison. Are they going to get their 5th? It's Freyson. Crosses it in. And there he is. Johnson at the back post. 5-0. It's going to be another one of them seasons, isn't it? Aaron's with a goal kick. How have we managed to have more possession but just not have any shots on goal? It's just like, what are we doing with the ball when we've got it? Steingrimson, that's probably what we're doing. It's like, oh, I've got the ball, I'll just kick it up the field. Arneson, out wide to Hardison, to Arneson again, Björnsson, Johnson, Surprised he didn't score their sixth then. And oh, surprise, surprise! It's another chance for Vikingur Reykjavik. What a shocker! Oh, and they're going to score as well, are they? No. They're already doing better than last season with the 5-0. We at least got one last season. Judging by our passing and everything that we've been doing in this game, we're not going to get anything out of this game. Steingrimsson's got the ball on the left-hand side. Can he do anything with it for once in the game? Are we going to get a chance? No, we're not, because he kicks it straight to a guy in blue. Maybe I should change the colour of our kit to blue. We might pass to each other. It's Freyson. Oh, they made a mistake. And then Steingrimsson just with a brilliant ball if he was playing for them. Brilliant pass. Steingrimsson's to thank for that 6th goal. Brilliant stuff. Screw it. It's a corner for them. They're going to get a 7th, no doubt. Oh, have we got a counter-attack? That's a surprise. We'll probably fluff it up anyway, but go on, Magnusson. Give it your best shot. Cross it in. Johnson. Oh, we've got one back. There's not even any point in celebrating, but we've got one back. It's 6-1. Winding the clock down now. Unless we give the ball away again like that. Come on, ref, just put us out of our misery. 6-1. Don't even have any words to say about that. Seem disenchanted, do you? You might want to try playing football then. Jesus. It's 2 games down, 2 defeats, joint worst goal difference in the league alongside Fram. At least they've managed to score 2. We've only managed 1. We need a lot of work. We've got KR next up. They haven't had the best start of the season either, so it's going to be a vital game to get some momentum going. I think I'm going to change the formation because we're not doing well at all. I don't even know what happened in this game to make us lose so badly. But it's just not on, really. It's terrible. So that's it for this episode. And next episode we will play the games against Valur and Fram. I was originally going to do the KR and IA games, but the form that we're in at the moment, I don't think they'll be very entertaining. I think we need to have a bit of a tinker with tactics over the course of the next 4 games, and hopefully I'll come back with a much improved squad that are ready to make up for the 6-1 drubbing they've just received. So that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it more than I have. If you did, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel to get all my content when it comes out. Feel free to leave a comment below, tell me how terribly I'm managing this team, and I'll see you next time.